Hello, and thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, Kate May Modern Day Mystic. So, do subscribe. We're looking at the Aquarius full moon now. Now, just read to you what I wrote down there before we move into the tarot spread. So, this is quite an exciting time because we've got a lot of really exciting planetary activity, and also because we were still in that Lion's Gate, just about there, now coming to the end, and we've got lots of star activity. So this is a really, really good time for manifestation. Aquarians are all about new visions, are about futuristic things, changing the way that things have been there. So this is a really good time to check in with yourself, and if you're not happy with your old version, now you can start to release that in that full moon and start to bring in about this new version of you. So some people this is going to be really comfortable, some people it will be slightly uncomfortable, but it's important it's going to be highlighting important transformations now. Now you may have to step outside your comfort zone and raise that bar. The good news is though, with a positive mindset, which is all about Aquarius, you can get to choose how you raise that. Increased tension is likely with these restrictions and limitations going on around the world, but under this full moon, we may see a glimmer of hope and changing moods. Full moons bring heightened emotions, extra sensitivity, and something to light. Now, this full moon is in freedom-loving Aquarius, so it's going to shine light on what no longer serves you in the form of any restrictions, restraint, or controlling behaviour. If you have felt controlled in any way, you now may be making decisions to stand for yourself and also standing up for fellow human beings there. The planet Uranus rules Aquarius, and this is in Taurus for the next couple of years, meaning we are looking particularly deeply at our values, our security, our possessions, and what we want as our own versus what we want to share with others. The world is changing as we know it. It's a very Aquarian thing to say that we are moving forward, although at times it might feel like we are going backwards. We are working on ourselves a lot more now and having to adapt to suit more of a worldly vibe there, but also on humanitarianism energies. So we could see more groups and social activities happening with people fighting for those less fortunate and perhaps helping others more rather than just helping ourselves. This is the fourth and last supermoon in a row, and therefore super powerful as it's more closer to the earth. The energies can be felt on all levels, making this quite a really emotional and intuitive, sensitive time. We had a fantastic full moon ritual by the sea, and then we all went swimming. We had the fire burning, and it was in a new group that I've not belonged to before. I just heard about it, rocked up at it, and it was amazing energy there. So joining groups and being part of something for the higher conscious is really important at the moment, and you may be feeling now that you're ready to start branching out a bit. This full moon, we see lots of endings and breakthroughs. So depending again where it sits in your chart and what area of your life is affected most with that. So have a look what is ending or what needs to be ending now. What is not working for your soul? What is being awakened for you? What is shining brightly now that you can see where you have more future possibilities? New connections are super important now as to how your life will unfold for the better. So you may be aware of something or someone that is bringing in a closer connection. Change and shifts happen all the time, but this supermoon with the Lion's Gate activation really supports any shifts you're going through that no longer feel in alignment, showing you that you've outgrown that particular cycle. Aquarians are future living souls, so they're connected to where you want to go. They are humanitarian, so check in with your ethics and how you can help the world and yourself in a different way for the bigger picture. You could be looking at where you want to be in the next few months or even over the next year. Be ready to adapt to what needs to be adapted to in order to bring about a more perfect balance for your own needs and desires. This full moon, there are a few opposing planets, so energy is mixed. Trust Aquarius to be different. But this opposing energy is linked to the past and future all round. You are being called now to see your future you and where you want to be longer term. Expect to be pushed out of your comfort zones, but know that you are being supported. Your life is being highlighted as it peaks this lunar cycle, showing that you are now moving into new directions, areas of transformation, growth and goal reaching are possible with this gorge full moon. Look at unhealthy behaviours that you need to get rid of. The sign of Aquarius is represented by the water bearer, governed by the 11th house in the astrological wheel, representing friendships, social circles and organisations. The sun enters Aquarius on around the 20th of January until about the 18th of February. Like I said, ruled by Uranus, the planet of transformation, revolution. As an air sign, they spend a lot of time in their head, so you could too be thinking about lots of different things and spending lots of time in your mindset now. They are one of the quieter signs of the zodiac, deep thinkers, but they are very eccentric. You can tell an Aquarius because they tend to be a bit quirky. They won't follow the rules and regulations. So you might not be wanting to follow rules at the moment. You might not be wanting to be told what to do. They're non-judgmental and they make lovely friends and they're very good at problem solving. So this is all energy that you can build towards yourself there. They're quirky in that they have their own style. They will be the people who stand out in a crowd a little bit more. They won't be the fashion, you know, you're not going to have the usual followers with Aquarius energies. They enjoy to be different and they enjoy exploring different cultures, exploring themselves and exploring different things around the world. So this is where our energies are expanding now. So let's have a little look at our tarot spread there. Let me get it up. Okay. What is the Aquarian full energy around you now? What is the Aquarian? Oh, interesting. It's the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords indicates moving on and kind of saying, do you know what? It's not worth it. You win. You have that bit of cake. You pile on the weight because I'll be all right. It's that card that indicates where you're thinking, is it worth it? Can I be bothered now? So if there's something going on in your life at the moment that you're thinking, oh God, I need to put all that energy into that and I'm not sure if I really want it, or it may be that there's been an offer to you and actually it might not be fulfilling in the end, let someone else have it, let them crack on. A classic of this card is like if you get a job that you've been really wanting for ages and you're up against a bit of competition with someone perhaps with it, and then you get it, but then you have no time with your friends. So actually the loser has ended up winning. So this card indicates a short-term loss is a long-term gain for you. So is it worth it? Think about things. Is it really worth the fight? Is it really worth the hassle? Crack on maybe. What do you need to release from the past that is old and dated now? Oh my God, we got the Death card. What do we need to release from the past that is old and dated now? Anything that you're done with, anything that has come to a natural cycle, anything that you know, that's finished, that's ended, done. And only you'll know the energies around that, only you'll know what you need to release. But anything that really is connected to your past, that's got stale energy, that's got broken energy, that you know in your heart of hearts is not going to get fixed, now's the time to make that change. How can I reach my fullest potential? 9 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are slow-moving cards, so this is going to take time. Don't expect things to happen overnight. Put the hard work in, and you'll get rewarded. So, how can you make that how can you be your fullest potential? Make your fullest potential now. Reach your fullest potential. Get it right. By slowly sowing those seeds, slowly putting the energy and effort into what you want to get out. You will reap the rewards at the end of it. There. What will benefit my future self? Feeling happy and content. This is what's coming in. Happiness, emotional contentment, satisfaction, and just enjoying the fruits of your labour and enjoying spending time with family, with friends, where you've prioritised things, where you've enabled yourself to see what is worth it, where you want to put that energy in. That's what's going to benefit your future self. Things that are going to make you happy, but also those around you happy, your family happy as well. How do you follow your own path without restrictions? 2 of Pentacles come up here. So it's a juggling act. It's a juggling act. So because, you know, the world has got restrictions, but we've got to think outside the box now. Now, this card indicates that you can do it, that you can juggle things. You might have to prioritise a little bit. You might have to weigh a few things up there and juggle a little bit of life, but be practical. Make those choices in a practical sense, and you can follow your own truth and path. What is the best way for you to inspire others now? The Hermit. By taking some time out, very Aquarian, for solitary or for deep thinking, for meditating, for thinking about all your hopes and dreams, things you put in a little box, this is also going to inspire others, because if they start seeing that you're taking the time to think about things, they might realize, oh, I need to do that. I need to meditate. I need to visualize. I need to have a plan in my head before I can get going. So taking a bit of time out for you is going to help inspire others there. Also the teaching card, particularly to do with meditations. And the Aquarius tarot message here, the Empress. Fabulous message. Abundance, growth, nurturing your soul, nurturing yourself, doing things that are going to make you feel good, doing things that are going to make you feel happy, which will have an extended energy burst within that. Growth, spending time in nature, doing things that are going to make you feel good, perhaps pampering yourself. I'm getting my nails done today. Perhaps doing things that are going to make you feel that you are having an abundant time. This is a really good card for abundance. So if there's something you're working on, this has got an expansion that's coming to it. It could be fertility, it could be news that's coming in that's going to expand things on a bigger level that you can really enjoy the results from. Fabulous Aquarius message. If you want to have that spread for yourself, just message me. Otherwise, do it yourself if you've got your cards, or enjoy what I've just said. Thanks for watching.